A very good morning to respected teacher and my fellow friends. Here in Delhi, I'm going to present my presentation on the topic interview skills. Interview skills are those skills which allow a person to be more effective throughout the interview process. The keys of effective interview include preparation, energy, enthusiasm, and strategy. So the first question which comes to our mind is that what is an interview? A job interview is a process in which potential employee is evaluated by the employer for the perspective of employment in their company, organization, or firm. During this process, the employer hopes to determine whether the applicant is suitable for the particular job or not. Now comes the next question, that how to prepare for these interviews. First of all, research the company. Try to assemble all the relevant information beforehand and don't forget to check yourself in a full length mirror before going to an interview. Now comes the attire for your interview. Wear the clothes that you're comfortable with. So, you're concentrating on what is being asked to you and not your clothes. Both men and women should go for a light fragrance. Another important aspect of your interview is arriving on time. Be on time. This not only means that don't be late, but don't be too early too. There are different types of interview which include behavioral interview, stress interview, phone interview, technical interview, group interview, panel interview, as well as role play. First of all, behavioral interview. This is also called a competency based interview. In behavioral interviews, the interviewer asks the candidate to recall specific instances where they were faced with a set of circumstances and how they reacted to them. Now let us move on to phone interviews. Telephone interviews takes place if the recruiter wishes to dwindle down the number of candidates before deciding to shortlist them for a face-to-face interview. They also take place if the job applicant is a distance away from the premises of hiring of the company, such as abroad or in another state. Some other types of interview include stress interview. The ostensible purpose of this type of interview is to figure out that how the candidate handles stress. Stress interviews might involve testing an applicant's behavior in a busy environment. Questions about handling work overload, dealing with multiple projects, and handling the conflict are typical. Technical interview. This kind of interview focuses on the problem solving and the creativity of an individual. The questions aim at your problem solving skills and are likely to show your ability and creativity. Body language is another crucial factor for an interview. Body language may provide cues to the attitude or state of mind of a person. For example, it may indicate aggression, attentiveness, boredom, relaxed state, pleasure, amusement, besides many other cues. Now, dealing with the nerves. Being nervous is normal, and most experienced interviewers understand this. And it rarely harms your chances if you acknowledge your nervousness. However, excessive nervousness can go against you, especially if you continually apologize for it. Now comes closing the interview. If you haven't been told, ask the process that will be after the interview has completed or when they would be prepared with a decision. Leave the interview with a good impression, smile, and a firm handshake. Conclusion. Make sure your mobile phone is switched off during the interview to avoid any sort of distraction. At the end of the interview, don't forget to ask questions. This is your chance to really impress the interviewer with your research skills about the company. You can also ask a list of planned questions about your role. Thank you.